I asked this question in 5 different AI platforms: the ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, um, Grok, Microsoft Copilot. They were all able to calculate the NIOSH lifting index correctly. So based on these questions, however, they all got this question wrong. So this question is asking if a 80 percentile male is working in this particular job, which of the following statement is correct? The lifting index was calculated close to 1.8 or so. So according to NIOSH manual, if something is between 1 and 3, then that job should be considered for a redesign. So the goal is to reduce the lifting index under 1 so that it can be safe for broader population. Originally, the equation was developed based on a 40 percentile female. However, if an 80 percentile male in working in that particular job for 35 minutes, this is going to be just fine. That 1.8. However, according to the NIOSH, you must have a cautionary label that the job is in between 1 and 3. It's not over 3. It's not unsafe. You don't have to immediately stop the job. However, you have to think about the job to reduce the lifting index lower than 1. Right now, it has 1.8 lifting index. So you can have a cautionary label until you find something better. And of course, the person is working is a male individual, 80 percentile is strong. So it's going to be fine for that individual. A 80 percentile male can actually lift almost twice more than a 40 percentile female. So this job will be fine. The index will actually be lower than 1 for an 80 percentile male. So it is no concern for that person. However, there is no guarantee that this person will work forever. So people change. Maybe a female will fill in for a sick day or something like that. In that kind of scenario, if the index is between 1 and 3, it is recommended by NIOSH that this must be redesigned. So under these circumstances, all of these are actually correct. It is okay for an 80 percentile male. It must be redesigned because it's 1 and 3. And also, until you can't redesign, just have a cautionary label so that a female or weaker person can just go there and start doing the job. So you can use AI to do some calculation, routine calculation. 2 plus 2 equals 4, making it to calculate the NIOSH lifting equation index. It will do all this correctly. It will actually do a better job than I could do because it will give you a very nice explanation. It will follow the procedure. It will show you the details or the way it's working. So it actually do a pretty good job on those calculations. But when it comes to those gray areas where human needs to be involved, still those AI does not have that kind of capability where it can think at a level that a human can think. So what I want to caution you, my students, if you are spend more time on studying the manual. It's in the openeducator.com, studying the video that I put forward, instead of just relying on the AI. I'm not necessarily saying you got this answer wrong because you asked AI to do the answer, but it could be that I also suggest you to use the AI, but not to get answer from a question, but to understand the situation. But do not rely on an ergonomic recommendation based on the AI, whatever it suggests you to do. You can definitely use it to perform all the necessary calculation, but when it comes to the decision, you the one, human, at least at this point, you have to make that decision.